Hi, my name is Chris Crone, the founder of Strongbrook, an amazing company who has financially changed thousands of lives to get on track for real retirement. I became financially free after developing a team to build my real estate portfolio with so much cash flow that it covered all of my expenses. Do you want to become financially free? I'm going to share with you information that can help you achieve financial freedom in a manner that we believe is much faster and safer than most traditional methods. As we discuss financial freedom, real estate investing, and business, I'm going to be showing you some projections, graphs, results, so it's important for us to post our legal disclaimer. If you resonate with some of the information you hear, I can show you how to access more detailed information in our game plan report. This information is not intended to be investment, tax, financial, or legal advice. Let's define exactly what financial freedom means. I define financial freedom as residual income exceeding expenses. As you know, residual income is income that continues to be generated after an initial investment of time, money, and effort. In other words, it comes from assets that you build or create one time, and then you keep getting paid from those assets, whether you're physically doing work or not. This is compared to earned or linear income, where you get paid one time for work performed, like earning wages or salary at a job. So when your residual income is greater than your expenses, you no longer have to work if you don't want to. You are free to spend your time the way you want because your assets pay for your expenses rather than you having to show up to work every day to get paid. Let's analyze this by considering three different people. The first person is a doctor earning $250,000 a year. She has some assets, probably in some savings, retirement plans, and home equity, but she has no residual income. In other words, even though she is highly paid and probably has a great lifestyle, she still has to show up and work every day to earn her income. The second person is a contractor who's earning $86,000 a year. He also owns a paid-off piece of land that's worth $1 million. In other words, technically, he is a net worth millionaire on paper, but this land doesn't generate a residual income for him. And finally, we have a teacher earning $40,000 a year from her job. But she also owns 10 rental properties, which generates $3,800 a month after mortgages and expenses in residual income to her. Even though the doctor is earning more than 6 times what the teacher is earning, and the contractor is technically a millionaire, the teacher has the most financial freedom because she has residual income. She works because she wants to, not because she has to. If she loses her job or chooses to retire, her rental properties will cover her expenses. So we learn from this example that there are 3 types of wealth, but only one gives you true financial freedom. Earned income means you're trading your time for money. It doesn't matter how much you're earning if you have to show up to perform the work in order to get paid. Then you're not financially free. A high earned income may give you a good lifestyle, but it doesn't give you true freedom. We're also taught that a high net worth makes you wealthy. But as we learned from the contractor, unless your net worth is converted into cash flow, it really doesn't do much for you. And converting it into cash flow doesn't mean just selling an asset for cash and then spending down the cash. Somehow you have to preserve the value of the asset while converting it into a form that generates residual income. Residual income is the only form of wealth that gives you true financial freedom. If you want to become financially free, you have to develop some form of residual income. Think of it this way. If you stopped working today, how long could you last before you had to go back to work? In other words, true financial freedom is defined in terms of time, not dollars. Residual income gives you back your time so you can stop working for money and you can spend your time doing the things that you really want to in life. There are 4 main ways to produce a residual income. Each of these 4 ways gives you leverage. And without leverage, there is no residual income. Number 1, with real estate, you can spend time and effort to purchase a rental property one time, and then you'll continue getting paid rent on that property. So you've leveraged the asset and your renters to develop a residual income. Number 2, when you build a business, you own a system and you hire other people to work the system. The business will continue generating an income for you whether or not you're physically doing the work. So you've leveraged other people's time, energy, and knowledge and skills to generate a residual income. Number 3, other investments can include dividends or interest from stocks, annuities, bonds. It could also include 401ks or IRA savings. But remember that residual income doesn't just mean that we save and then spend down our savings. So if we include retirement savings here, we're only counting interest income. This is important to understand, and we'll talk more about this later. And then number 4, finally, The fourth way you can produce a residual income is through intellectual property royalties. For example, if you publish a book and then you can get paid royalty over the years on the sales of those books, or you could develop a software program or write a song that could produce royalty income. So if these are the ways to produce residual income, and residual income is the only way to become financially free, why do so few people do these things? Because developing these things, it's hard. They require a lot of time, knowledge, capital, skill, and effort. So what do most people do? Well, we follow the accumulation mindset that's been taught to us by traditional financial planning. We trade our time for money as employees or being self-employed. We work hard for 30 years or longer. We save a portion of our income in retirement plans to build a nest egg. Then we hope that we can build a large enough nest egg that it will last through retirement. We know that this traditional plan is not working for most Americans. USA Today reported that few workers are truly confident that they're going to have a comfortable retirement, and that 60% of workers have less than $25,000 saved for retirement. Another story explained why $1 million nest egg may not be enough for retirement. And according to the Social Security Administration put out by our government, 2/3 of all people rely on Social Security for 50% of their retirement income, and 1/3 of all people rely on it for at least 90% of their retirement income. Most people in America fear that they won't be able to save enough money for retirement, and that even if they can retire at some point, that they'll actually run out of money during the retirement process because they spend down that nest egg. Can you relate to these fears? How confident are you that if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll actually be able to retire when you want and with the income and lifestyle that you want for the rest of your life? So let's analyze this and figure out how much money you need to save using the traditional accumulation plan of building a nest egg in order to create a comfortable retirement income. Let's say that your goal was to create a residual income of $5,000 a month. Now, we're assuming that you're going to spend 30 years or longer building your nest egg. Then, when you retire, you're going to invest your nest egg very conservatively so you don't lose it. Let's assume that you can earn the typical 4% per year on your conservative investments, and you're only going to withdraw the interest to live on, because you don't want to deplete the principal of your nest egg. So here's the question. How much money would you need to save in that case? $1.5 million. That's how much money you would need to have a retirement income of just $5,000 per month, assuming you don't want to spend down your nest egg and run out of money during retirement. So you have to ask yourself, how realistic is this? How confident do you feel that you can accumulate this much money by your retirement age? Let's look at how realistic this is. This chart shows the 30-year average for traditional investments. The S&P 500 is a standard benchmark for investors, and it has averaged a 10.8% return over the last 30 years. Let's assume that you could invest your money in the market and get a 10.8% return each and every year. How much money would you need to save in order to accumulate $1.5 million within 20 years? Just under $1,800 per month. Clearly, this is not realistic for most people. So how can you bridge the gap? Do you just give up on retirement, or is there a better way? We believe there is a better way, and that better way is through Strongbrook. Strongbrook is a company that helps you create, manage, protect, and ultimately grow wealth. We help you create wealth through a process of facilitated real estate investing. We help you build a portfolio of cash-flowing properties that give you true residual income. We help you manage your portfolio by coaching you and helping you decide when to buy and sell properties, when to transition from one market to the next, and how to protect your investments. We also help you limit wealth's exposure to taxes, inflation, litigation, and liability through a team of experts and a wide array of financial products and strategies. Strongbrook is a team of over 200 licensed real estate professionals who assist their clients to build investment wealth portfolios. The team has hundreds of years of combined professional experience. Since the company launched in 2007, we have helped more than 2,000 clients across 46 states invest in real estate. In the worst economy we'll see in our lifetime, the company has proven how to successfully invest both in up and down markets. In fact, their investors in real estate averaged a 19.8% return last year. We've transacted hundreds of millions in real estate. We're the first of its kind in the marketplace. There are many companies who offer real estate education, but Strongbrook is the first to actually help you do real estate investing rather than just learning about it. In 2010, the SEC engaged in a review of our claims and practices. We were satisfied with their findings and conclusions, and as a result, Strongbrook has become a stronger, more organized company. As a Strongbrook client, you get an entire team dedicated to your success. This includes a personal coach who coordinates everything for you. Your project management team is there to, number one, help you design a personalized game plan. They'll work with you to understand your assets and goals and then create a plan to maximize your assets and accelerate the achievement of your goals. Number two, they'll teach you about the two different real estate investment markets so that you can decide whether you prefer long-term equity growth or immediate cash flow. Number three, many Strongbrook clients are more qualified and able to invest in real estate than they actually think. They just don't know what assets they can use and how to use them. Strongbrook's experts help you identify, access, and leverage your existing assets, sometimes hidden assets, many of which you may not understand are actually available to you. And number four, your team puts in hundreds of hours of work to find the deals that will actually fit your game plan. Number five, they help you finance properties with their in-house lending program. And number six, you make the decisions and the experts facilitate the execution. In other words, you're not on your own in this process. Your team is not just giving you education, they're actually helping you buy cash-flowing real estate. Strongbrook identifies the hottest markets across the nation where you have the greatest opportunities for the highest cash flow and high long-term equity growth. This deal in Indianapolis is an actual deal purchased by a Strongbrook client and gives you an example of the type of deals available to you. The purchase price was $89,900. The payment is $465 per month. The home rents for $950 per month. So the client is receiving a net positive monthly cash flow after expenses of $379 each month. You should also understand that Strongbrook has very strict parameters with the properties they purchase, so they use a very specific duplicatable short-term buy and hold strategy. We only buy single-family residential homes that are valued at less than the median home value of any market. This strategy minimizes risk and maximizes profits. Strongbrook doesn't just help you buy one property. We have a vested interest in having a long-term relationship with you. Our ultimate goal is to help you purchase enough properties to give you enough residual income to retire. What's important to understand is that if you can purchase one home, then that one home can multiply into a large enough portfolio to retire without coming up with more money out of your own pocket to purchase additional homes. Each additional home is purchased from the equity growth of the previous homes. Here's a graph showing a fairly conservative projection of how it can work. The average Strongbrook client purchases about 2 homes in their first year. So this graph shows a client starting with 2 homes in year 1. By year 5, those 2 homes have been leveraged and multiplied into 5 homes, with a total net equity position of $198,000 and a net annual cash flow of $97.50. By year 10, your portfolio can grow to 8 properties with a total net equity position of $392,000 and an annual cash flow of $40,500. By year 15, your portfolio can grow to 10 properties with a total net equity position just under $1 million and an annual net cash flow of $71,500 a year. And by year 20, your portfolio can grow to 13 properties with a total net equity position, almost $1.9 million, and a net annualized cash flow of $132,000. At the end of this video, I'm going to share with you where you can access a game plan report for free, which explains how this process works in greater detail. If you're like most Americans, you've thought about real estate investing, but you just don't know where to start. You don't know how to find the best cash-flowing properties around the country. You might worry that it's too risky, or you might be turned off by the hassle of real estate. But Strongbrook makes it possible for the average American to invest profitably in real estate and build a portfolio. Our team can find every deal for you if you choose. We coordinate and execute any necessary property rehab at your direction and control. We help you finance the deals with our in-house lending department. We can provide information to you of when to sell and maximize your profits, help you coordinate the sales process when you choose to sell. In exchange for performing these services, Strongbrook earns about 5% in typical real estate fees on each transaction. Strongbrook has helped more than 2,000 clients purchase thousands of homes. Here's our track record on our last 1,000 deals. Average purchase price, $137,000. Average square feet, 1,700. Average year built, 2002. Average equity return on investment, 20+%. Average cash on cash return, 13+%. Average price per square foot, $62. Average property rehab, $7,000. Average vacancy, 42.4 days. Average hours saved per deal, 341. The point is that Strongbrook purchases properties with our strict parameters, and we have a proven track record. This creates predictability for our investors. We only consider very specific deals that meet our exacting criteria. This means that you can have greater confidence in the properties you're shown. Throughout the process of building your portfolio, your project management team is there to help and serve you every step of the way to reduce the hassle of real estate investing and teach you ways to help you manage your risk. They coach you on how to adequately fund a sleep well at night account for the repairs and costs, property taxes, insurance. They oversee property managers. They manage the performance of your portfolio and consult with you on when to buy, sell, and expand your portfolio. They use a variety of financial tools to minimize taxes, litigation risk, and help you maximize growth. Your role in this process is first, get educated one-on-one with your assigned coach. You'll create a game plan. When properties are presented to you, you will make the decisions on which ones to purchase. To purchase your first 1 or 2 homes, you can expect somewhere around 15 or 20 hours of work on your part. Each purchase thereafter usually requires a lot less time and effort. Since this is real estate, you can also expect to experience bumps in the road, but you can also expect our team to be there for you and help you overcome them. It's not enough just to build a real estate portfolio. You also have to protect your wealth from taxes, lawsuits, tenants, probate. Strongbrook's team of financial experts and third-party service providers, we can help you set up comprehensive estate plans, establish legal entities to maximize your protection, protect your time, your privacy, save time, money, and ultimately hassle. So here's a visual of what this process looks like from start to finish. First, you'll meet with your personal project manager to design a game plan. Next, you'll connect with Strongbrook's team of experts to begin purchasing your first homes. Your Strongbrook team will then help you fix, lease, and manage your properties. Next, they'll help you protect your assets from taxes, litigation, and liability throughout the estate planning process and other financial tools. And as your portfolio grows, we'll coach you on when to sell and buy and maximize your profits. So after explaining what Strongbrook does for you, let's look at the big picture and reconnect with why you may want to choose to invest in real estate versus traditional options. With traditional retirement funds, you usually don't get any cash flow on your nest egg as it accumulates. But with real estate, you get immediate and perpetual cash flow through rents. It will take you 30 years or longer to build a substantial nest egg in traditional vehicles, but because of the leverage and multiplier effects of real estate, you can build a portfolio within 5 or 10 years that can generate enough residual income to retire. Traditional retirement plans don't offer an inflation hedge. They don't grow to compensate with inflation. But with real estate, not only does the value of your homes grow with inflation, but you can also raise rents to compensate for inflation over time. Traditional retirement plans offer limited control over market volatility. The best they can tell you when you lose money is, well, you're in it for the long haul, and tell you to wait out the market. But with real estate, you can actually use strategies to make money in both up and down markets. And the performance of your portfolio doesn't have to depend on market growth. Traditional retirement funds are subject to early withdrawal penalties, and real estate doesn't have any. The greatest limitation of traditional retirement funds is that retirees can deplete the principal. But with real estate, the value of your homes can fluctuate while your cash flow can still increase. Earlier, we spoke of how hard it is for the average American to save enough for retirement. Strongbrook can help bridge the gap because real estate investing, when done the right way with the right team and system, has the possibility to earn significantly higher returns than traditional investments. The difference between earning 15.92% in real estate over 20 years creates over 2.4 times more growth than the 30-year S&P average. Here's what that 2.4 times greater growth translates into. Let's assume someone had, for this example, $85,000 to invest. In one scenario, they put that into the market, and let's assume they can earn 10.8% return each year as based on the 30-year S&P average. In the second scenario, they use that $85,000 to purchase 2 Strongbrook properties. The chart on the left shows what the total net value of each investment could grow into over time. After 20 years, an $85,000 investment at 10.8% annual return grows to just over $661,000, while the value of a Strongbrook portfolio, assuming 15.92% annualized returns, can grow to just under $1.9 million. Remember, we care less about net worth than we actually do about cash flow. What matters with any investment is not what it can grow into in terms of net worth, but in terms of the residual income it can generate for you. So with a traditional retirement plan, the cash flow from a $661,000 nest egg would be about $26,000 per year, assuming we're taking a 4% annual interest dividend and not touching the principal. In contrast, a Strongbrook portfolio with an equity value of $1.9 million can generate around $132,000 in residual annual income. Here's what some of our clients have to share about their experience.
We are very impressed with the integrity and the competence. We keep making money with them.
Strongbrook is just an awesome, awesome company. It was so easy. They work for you.
They've taken care of me in every aspect.
Yeah, they don't just teach us how to do it, they carry us through it.
If you know nothing at all about investing in real estate, we're going to take away all the fears and we're going to lessen the risk so that now you can start making money in real estate.
Instead of trying to do it all myself, I've got a company that does it for me.
You have your power team already in place.
This is simple. All you have to do is share it.
I tell all my friends that it was the easiest thing I've ever done.
They put together a financial game plan for my future.
Having a plan is the biggest key, and it's made a big difference in my life.
I would never have imagined that we would have completely restructured our entire financial picture.
Really is a place where you not only learn real estate, but you do real estate.
You see that money coming in and you've been struggling to make it month to month, you'll say it's worth it.
We bought our first home already.
And I closed on my first property on the 26th of July with renters sitting in my house on closing.
So by the time we bought the property, we had a renter all ready to go.
We bought 2 properties.
We have 3 homes.
I've bought 3 properties.
I've now completed 4.
Altogether now we've got 5 units.
6 houses.
6 investment properties now.
We have 14 properties. We're totally excited to get our next property next month.
We love it. We're excited. We have hope.
And for the first time, I have hope.
I'm not afraid of anything now.
Strongbrook has the promise of the future.
This has been an amazing opportunity, an opportunity to succeed in life.
You were the answer that I was looking for.
I am so excited. Thank you, Strongbrook.
If you are thinking, man, is this for me? Yes, it is for you.
To get access to Strongbrook's team and properties, clients purchase a professional service agreement, or what we call a PSA. These start as low as $499 and $99 per month for what we call a MAP PSA, which stands for My Action Plan. A MAP PSA gets you access to the team and education, but before you can actually transact in real estate, you must upgrade to one of the other 3 PSAs, a transactional PSA. When you do so, 100% of everything you've paid for the MAP PSA gets applied towards the cost of your transactional PSA. An Elite PSA, at a cost of $15,999, gives you access to unlimited deals for a lifetime. An Empowerment PSA for $7,999 gives you access to 4 deals. An Essentials PSA, at a cost of $5,499, gives you access to 1 deal. Many prospects disqualify themselves from purchasing real estate through Strongbrook because of the upfront cost, but they don't understand that many of their existing assets can actually be used to purchase real estate. Strongbrook's professionals are experts at helping you identify, access, and leverage your existing assets, including 401ks and IRAs, Roth IRAs, home equity, savings, stocks, annuities, cash value life insurance, partnering capital, and more. And they do this in the most responsible and wise ways to minimize or avoid taxes, penalties, fees, and ultimately maximize the performance of your assets and accelerate your retirement. While Strongbrook can show you these strategies, the ultimate decision to move funds around, that's your choice. To see if Strongbrook is right for you, your next step is to request a free game plan report, which reveals the Strongbrook formula for building retirement income within the next 5 to 10 years. Next, a game plan assessment assesses your financial situation and gives you personalized options on how you can actually build a portfolio. Okay, so building a real estate portfolio is awesome. But what if you're not in a position to buy real estate immediately? In addition to facilitated real estate investing, Strongbrook also offers a powerful referral business opportunity that allows you to earn immediate income. With the Strongbrook referral opportunity, you can earn direct referral fees up to $3,000, earn overrides up to $1,000, earn $35,000 bonuses, which can be used to purchase real estate, take advantage of huge demand and market for retirement solutions, work the business on a full-time, part-time, or even ultra-part-time basis, use your referral income to fund real estate investing, and start your business for as little as $99 and $19.95 per month. How most people join the referral opportunity is by actually purchasing a MAP PSA for $499 upfront and $99 per month. This gives you immediate access to the Strongbrook team to begin preparing you to invest in real estate. It also gives you free access to the business so that you can begin earning income and real estate bonuses. So let's recap here. We know that you want to be financially free. We know that to become financially free, you must develop a residual income which exceeds your expenses. We also know that there are 4 ways to develop residual income: real estate, business, other investments, and intellectual property. Strongbrook offers 2 powerful opportunities to develop a residual income from real estate and business. The real estate opportunity gives you access to more than 200 experts who will be there to help you build your retirement income portfolio within the next 5 to 10 years, which provides ongoing cash flow, eliminates the fear of depleting your nest egg, and the referral business allows you to earn referral commissions up to $3,000, earn override commissions up to $1,000, $35,000 bonuses. It's an incredible low startup cost for a business in a market with huge demand. So how soon do you want to be financially free? If you want to wait 30 years or longer, then stick with the traditional accumulation plan. But if you want the opportunity to become financially free within the next decade, consider building a real estate portfolio with Strongbrook. If you want the opportunity to become financially free within a much shorter time frame, then you ought to consider building a Strongbrook referral business. To learn more about Strongbrook's real estate investing opportunity, request your free game plan report and game plan assessment. To learn more about Strongbrook's referral opportunity, request more information about that with your game plan report. Make the most of your life. This is America, the great land of opportunity. Take the opportunity to become financially free and create the life that you want. With Strongbrook together, we can get you there. Your free game plan report and custom assessment will show you your options. Request your game plan today.